Hello everybody, how are you doing? This is Fadali and this video is about the pseudo class in the CSS. Alright, so what is the pseudo class? A pseudo class is used to define a special state of an element. So what is the syntax of the pseudo class? In pseudo class, first you have to write the name of the selector element, then you have to write the colon, single colon, and then you have to write the pseudo class, and then you have to get the CSS property. Alright, so let's just go to the editor and see how can we use the pseudo class practically. Okay, so if you have been following my CSS tutorial courses, you would have seen the video of styling the link. Okay, in that video what I just did that I just styled the 4 different states of the link element. Alright, so those states are the pseudo classes. Okay, so let me define the pseudo class here again in a simple word. The states of the element of any element are the pseudo classes. Alright, so for example I'm using the A, and the names with a single colon are the pseudo classes, not the double colon. With the single colon are pseudo classes. We have active, it is a pseudo class. So in this scenario, A is the selector, active is a pseudo class. So as I defined that, states are the pseudo class of the element. Okay, so that's how it works. We also gonna try the different states, which would be link. Okay, and we also have hover, and last we also have visited. Okay, so I have used the 4 different the states of the link element, and these states are the pseudo classes. Okay, so the link, are, and visited, active, these are the pseudo classes of this element. Okay, this link element. Okay, so let me just give it a kind of styling. In active I would like to give it green color. Okay, we use the link pseudo class for the unvisited links and her, and in last scenario visited. Okay, as you can see here that we have styled the different states of a link. Okay, when it is unvisited, its color is the Bollywood. So when I'm just hovering over the link, it is giving me the green color, and when I'm just clicking on it, okay, I think I got to use the different color here. We shouldn't use the background color here. I have to use the text color. Okay, so because it wasn't giving any kind of effect for the active pseudo class, because it was kind of overlaid by the hover color. So let me just use the color. When the link is unvisited, it will come up with the Bollywood background color, and when the link is visited, it will come up with the dark golden road color. Okay, you can see here, and when I just hover over the link, it will give you a kind of green color. When I just are over the link, it is kind of giving me the green color, and when I just click on the link, the text color of the link is changed from kind of blue to the black color. Okay, so this is how we style the different states of the link. Okay, and we learn about the pseudo class as well, and what is the pseudo class and how do we use it. And now we're gonna learn about how can we combine the pseudo class with the CSS class. For example, I want to kind of give the 2 different styling here. Okay, for the hover color, and as you know, let me just delete this thing for now. So I just want to use the one class here, st and st2. Okay, as you know that this is how we define the CSS class. And you also know that if we want to specify a single element or a specified element of that class, I just have to write its name. A would be fine, and here A would be fine. And now I would use the pseudo classes. And how do we use the pseudo class? By giving a colon and use the name of pseudo class whichever you want, and same goes for the st2. It would be, now I just have to change the color here. So I have to create one more link here. Copy this. Alright, so I have created one more link here. Now I have to use the classes. So okay, so this is how you combine the CSS class and the pseudo class. st1 or the st2 is the CSS class, and har is the pseudo class, and this is how we combine it. And now you would see it would give me a green kind of color, and it will give me a ghost white color. So I have to change the color here. Okay, so this is how we combine the CSS classes and the pseudo classes. Now we're gonna use some other examples. Okay, so let me just delete this. We're gonna use the div element, and alright, so I have to style the div element, but the state of the div element, I just want to style the hover state of the div element, and I just want to give it a color. When I just hover over it, kind of give me the light color. And so when I just move my cursor over this text, it would change its color into light color. Okay, so this is how you can specifically style the state of the div element. Okay, now we're gonna use one more example here. That would be the paragraph. Alright, I have to give it a styling here, but I just want to put it to none for now so it won't show up. Alright, now we have the selector and we do have the pseudo class, and now I just want to select the specific element of the div element, that would be paragraph. It is kind of this thing, and this is the descendant selector. Whatever the styling code I will write here will affect the paragraph element, each paragraph element of my div element. Alright, so now we're just using it with the pseudo class. It will kind of only work when I hover over the div element. Okay, so now let me just give it the display. So now you can see the effect that when I just hover over the div element, okay, it is kind of showing me the paragraph. When I just move the cursor over the div element, the value of the display is changed from none to block of the paragraph, because here I have specified here that the effect will only be occurred on the paragraph descendant of the div element, but only in the case of hover state. Alright, so this is how it works. This is all for this video.